sleek, efficient, and the future. For you see, as we forge our way into the dawn of a new decade, the diesel locomotives begin their dominance of the American railroad. In fact, we can see what may be to come for our future, happening now in jolly old England. It seems as though nearly all the major rail networks have rejected the steam engine. Rather sad, really, and it does seem a harsh fate after all the faithful service they've given. Still, progress is progress, I suppose. But back here in the good old US of A, the steam engines have a few years left. But are their days numbered? Will the American locos suffer the same fate?
times do I have to keep telling you not to draw trains everywhere? I understand your interest, I do, but enough is enough. I can't take your pencil away from you in school, can I? Tell me what to do here, young man. I'll tell you one thing, these drawings certainly aren't helping your success in this class either. Something has got to change here.
I could, study at home.
Well, that's an excellent start. Go on, get out of here. You're on the right track to failing this class. One more F and it's off to summer school. Burnett!
Oh, this place is gonna kill me, I swear.
Oh, hey, Ren.
Hey,
How you been, pal?
well, you know, just failing all my classes.
Likely story. I see you in gym while he's drawing those little pictures of trains.
No, I don't.
Trains? Don't we see enough of those as it is? The whole valley's full of them.
Well, yeah, well, I think they're, kind of neat.
Yeah, whatever, bud.
Could you just...
Well, Burnett, I'm actually not doing so swell in my art class. Maybe you could help me sometime.
Really? Really?
Yeah, but Burnett, I could sure use the help.
Well, I'd be glad to.
Great. Free tomorrow night?
I'm free every night.
Oh, boy, you told your friends were so funny.
Oh.
So I see you at my place? It's the big white house right before Muffin Mountain. You can't miss it.
Sounds good. Tasha?
Okay, boys, I have to go to dance class. Nice to meet you, Burnett.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this only because you're my best friend.
Uh-huh.
If you lay a finger on my girl tomorrow night,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna break all of your fingers off, and you won't be able to draw any pictures of trains anymore.
Uh-huh.
Look, you're an odd kid, but I trust you. I'll see you.
Stupid. It's so stupid. I can't do this. What am I gonna say?
Oh, hey, here's a Union Pacific 4000 class 484 articulated big boy locomotive. Sure is fun to look at like you.
Dumbass. I mean, why can't my conscience just tell me I'm doing something idiotic before I do it?
Ringo Starr later today, but first, a word from one of our sponsors. Trying to win over that special someone?
Yes.
Looking for that perfect getaway to woo her into your arms?
Yes.
Fan of railroads?
Yes.
Big boy locomotives?
Yes.
Well, that's too bad, because this has nothing to do with any of that. Come and experience 3 days of fun and music at the Woodstock Music and Art Fair. Such talents as Janis Joplin, The Who, Jimi Hendrix, and more. Come to Bethel, New York for the greatest mind-expanding experience of the 20th century.
Ain't no fucking train to Bethel, New York. What the fuck are you talking about? Fuck you! You wanna come to Woodstock, you can sit on my fucking lap on my motorcycle. I'm going there nuts.
But I... Never mind. I mean, she's Boomer's girl, right? I should just leave her alone. It's not like she's gonna come on to me. Look at me. I'm talking to myself again. Like a goddamn crazy person. I mean, what's next? I'm gonna start seeing things? What the fuck is that?
What's that?
You're a tiny Australian man, and I...
Liverpudlian.
What?
I'm from Liverpool, England. Where the Beatles are from?
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. Whatever you are. You're talking to tiny circus freaks now, Burnett. Sorry, that's just something you do. I'm completely unhinged.
Yes, you are.
Wait, no, I'm not. This is real.
No, it's a hallucination. Brought on by illicit street drugs. Hey, smoking enough of that grass and popping enough of those pills will get you some foot-tall Liverpudlian men.
But I don't do drugs.
Yeah, you do. That's all you kids do nowadays. You're all strung out on something. You're just a knocker.
A knocker?
I bet I know your parents. In fact, I bet you're one of those local kids that climbs up on the station's roof, jumps off, thinking they can fly while they're high on acid.
No, I do not.
Well then, what's your name? What? Are you too stoned to remember?
No.
Well then, what is it?
Burnett.
Burnett? Burnett what?
Stone. Burnett Stone.
Aha, that's where I recognize you from.
No. The name is just a coincidence. I'm not actually stoned.
No, you're that kid. You're that kid that writes those retrospect articles in the newspaper about steam engines.
Oh, well, yeah, I wrote an essay on the history of the Indian Valley Railroad, and my journalism teacher liked it so much he said I should put it in the paper. Pretty soon the Indian Valley Railroad is going to be the only commercial line in the universe that still uses steam engines.
Well, not the last one.
Yeah, I almost forgot. Apollo 11's building a steam railroad when they reach the moon.
What if I told you that there was this enchanted place where steam engines still ruled and time seemingly stood still?
Where? A heritage railway?
Better. I mean, a heritage railway lasts a weekend, but this place goes on, and it's an entire island filled with colorful talking trains. It's unbelievable. Let me show you.
Whoa. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I don't even know your fucking name, and...
Mr. Conductor, at your service, Burnett Stone. I'll be your guide to the island of Sodor. Now, please keep all hands and feet inside the vehicle and remain seated at all times.
The island of what?
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this wood?
Hey, Burnett. Come up here.
You're normal size now.
There are more important matters at hand, but first, take a look at that view.
Hello, I'm Mr. Conductor. Junior. They couldn't get the other guy. And I'm going to tell you a story right now. I'd like to introduce you to my good friend, Thomas. And yes, he happens to be a large wooden train with a face pulled on a string. Please don't judge him. This is the island of Sodor, where all the engines on the Northwestern Railway work. It's at one end of our special universe, as some people like to call it. I don't call it that. Oh, I see. Practicing your numbers, Gordon. Oh, is that it? What a good engine.
I say.
I'm honestly a tad shocked you can even count at all. You don't seem like the type of fellow to know his way around numericals.
Oh, you little...
I suppose I expected too much from an engine who's only 4.
Well, by that logic, you'd be 1 year old.
You still on about that? The moment's past, Gordon. Keep up, would you? I'm a busy tank engine.
And a cheeky one, too.
What was that?
Didn't say a word.
Alright, well, what are you counting for anyways?
I was counting how many seconds late you were. My passengers can't be kept waiting, you know. After all, what does that sign say?
The Northwestern Railway. Really reliable and right on time.
And you weren't on time, little Thomas.
And you're being bossy, Gordon. The sign also says, sorry for delays during repairs, we are making this a better railway. Signed, Head of the Railway, Sir Topham Hatt. Oh, I must be off. I'm meeting Mr. Conductor. He's taking care of us while the Fat Controller takes a much-needed holiday this week.
Ah, Conductor. I've heard of him. Isn't he the Yank that wears that ghastly blue uniform? I mean, sparkle, and all that noise. Ridiculous. It's simply a parlour trick. A teleporting man. The very idea is preposterous, I tell you.
Says the talking locomotive.
Fair play, Thomas. All the same, I suspect we could manage on our own. After all, how much could really happen in 1 week?
Get out of my way!
Oh, help, police, murder! What in the blazes was that?
That is a problem. One of the new diesels the Fat Controller brought for a trial run. I call him Diesel 10. From what I hear, he's 10 out of 10 for devious deeds and brutal strength in the factory he came from. Really nasty claw he's got in his cab too. For moving timber, they say. Likely story.
Pah! Engines like that are nothing but trouble. Must look out for him. Wouldn't want to be caught on the wrong end of that claw.
You're telling me?
I'm not sure what this Mr. Conductor has in mind for him, but all the same, little Thomas, you must keep your funnel out of matters that don't concern you. We mainline engines will handle this, visitor.
Will do.